The CP Telethon here at WBAY TV2 is fast approaching.
Yeah, this year there's going to be a lot of changes to keep everyone safe during this pandemic.
Kristen Allen is live in the WBAY auditorium to explain what's new.
Good morning. Yeah, that CP Telethon will be here before you know it, and we're up here in the auditorium where you can see that everything is mostly set up. These tables, of course, here behind me are where the phone banks will go, and on Telethon days it is usually bustling with people up here. That won't be the same this year. Things will look a little different. The show will go on to raise those critical dollars for CP, but it will look a little bit different, and that's because the majority of different things like entertainment and such will be pre-recorded. So entertainment, those bands that perform, those will all be recorded ahead of time. Also, the interviews with the families and the clients, as well as some check presentations, will be recorded as well.
This weekend marks a special time for us and the community with the 67th annual CP Telethon, the longest running local telethon in the country, taking place.
And not only is the community able to financially support CP to keep programs and therapy running, you get to see exactly how it is helping so many local families. And that includes one of our own here at WBAY. The therapists at CP have changed not just a child's life, but everyone around her.
To not know what would happen if she would talk normally, if she would walk, if she would eat, all these things, and they've happened. I mean, there's not much else that you can say.
But Action 2 News This Morning reporter Kristen Allen has so much more to say, though actions may speak louder than words to show the miracles she has seen in her twin daughters, who turned 2 just before Christmas.
It's so crazy to think of where they were even just a year ago when that was good to me then, and to be where they are now is amazing.
Kristen and her husband Greg have courageously shared their tears and smiles with us since their twin daughters, Braylon and Brielle, both became critically ill with respiratory viruses when they were just 6 weeks old. Braylon began to struggle and needed an advanced form of life support called ECMO to circulate her blood and give her a fighting chance. Doctors weren't sure she could survive the 2-hour ambulance ride to Milwaukee to undergo that very risky treatment. But Braylon is a fighter. She came home with a feeding tube and a lot of medications in April of 2019. Less than a year later, she pulled through open heart surgery like a champ. The hole in her heart now fully repaired. Each day with the twins and their oldest daughter Bailey, Greg and Kristen count their blessings.
For her to be where she is truly amazing, and it wouldn't be without the help of CP.
Being able to jump in a bounce house, chatter away with her dolls, and even eat, all are happening, Kristen says, because a team of therapists from CP have been alongside the family the whole time. CP
is just an amazing place, and their therapists are so skilled and so talented and dedicated to what they do. Lori, it truly is a part of her family. Michelle, who's her speech therapist, truly is a part of her family.
They've witnessed a whole new level of dedication during the pandemic.
Get your toes on the ground.
First figuring out teletherapy, then in-home therapy, never missing a beat.
You can't control the environment quite as much because it's not your environment, and you just have to kind of go with the flow a little bit more, and I'm okay with that.
Just like many other events this year, our CP Telethon looks a little bit different, but Frank, tell me about some of the adjustments we made this year.
Well, as you can see, I mean, everybody's 6 foot apart here. I mean, where the VIPs are sitting, we've got extra tables down here. And it's going to be a little bit more flowing, a little bit better when we do the totes. We'll be, of course, socially distanced. Also, live entertainment. We're the only ones here tonight. Let me be frank. Well, there's a couple dogs here, too, but we'll be here tonight, 3-dog night. And also, the entertainment will be virtual. Most of the entertainment, you're going to see some great live music tonight on the telethon, and we're hoping we can beat last year's total. So give us a call during the telethon.
I don't know if we're going to set a record this year, but I tell you what, we're going to set a record just for the compassion that people feel out there, and I think the giving and community joining in, that's my record.
We did it again! We did it again!
The grand total raised during the 2-day event came to $1,421,757.
Thank you from all these folks here and everybody else behind the scene.